Say, man, what it do, man? Early morning game being spilled on the ground for you hungry hounds, you feel me? Say, man, I woke up this morning, man, feeling real lovely. Man, I want to give a major shout out to the old man. You hear me? The old man. See, the old man said something that made a lot of sense this morning, man. See, that's how you supposed to be able to wake up to hear some good game. Not no lame game, but some good game. So the old man woke up this morning. He said something that made me sit back and analyze the whole situation that's going on right now. And I'm with the old man when he said that we are in a crisis. We are in a crisis, and I'm not talking about a pandemic. I'm talking about a crisis, and I'm talking about the black people. Yes, I'm talking about the black people, homie. And he said, say, man, y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. And when I sat back and I analyzed every word that came out of his mouth, man, I realized what he was saying. And I said, you know what? That's what it's about right there. See, we got to start looking at things for what it's really worth. We got to start making a change. We can't keep on being caught up with the fabricated lifestyles. See what I'm saying? See, I don't want to sit around. See, this is what y'all got to realize, and I'm going to let y'all know something. If you able to get up in the morning, if you able to make something happen, guess what, man? Praise yourself, man. Pat yourself on the back. If you able to stand on your own 10 toes and be a provider for your family, say, man, pat yourself on the back. All right? Pat yourself on the back. See, we got so many people out here that's watching the wrong game. And we trying to figure out why they watching the wrong game because the old man said something that made a lot of sense. Cause now he said that you old boys, you old men, now y'all not being no positive example. See, it's time for the old men to start being able to be more of a positive example. And when you're a positive example, that means that you are willing to sit down and have a conversation with the young. Now it's going to come back to the young. See, now this when the young got to be able to open their eyes up and realize that, say, man, he done been through some things. He can't do nothing but give you some good game to open your eyes up to make you realize that, say, man, I don't need to make the same mistakes. See, don't get caught up into the money game. See, that's what a lot of youngsters caught up. See, a lot of youngsters still caught up into the money game. See, when they see the old man, they might look at the old man and say, the old man ain't got no fancy jewelry on. No, the old man ain't got on no brand new Jordan. The old man ain't driving no brand new Rolls Royce. So the old man game don't exist. See, that's where a lot of y'all make a lot of mistakes at. See, that's why sometimes it's good if you able to go to your hood. That's why it's good to be able to go to your hood sometime. Go up under that tree sometime. Listen to the old men's talk. Now, the old men done did 35 years and came home and they still free now. But some people look at that and be like, man, they ain't giving out no game because they ain't owning no businesses. They ain't doing that. Nah, man, sometimes then the old man just want to get by. Now, the old man making enough money to take care of the house, of his cars, and doing that because the old man is just getting by. That don't mean the old man ain't got no good game. Sit down somewhere and listen to the old man. See, the old man got a lot of game that he willing to share. And it'll help you go a long way. Yeah. See, the youngsters so caught up in if you got on a pretty necklace or a pretty watch. Or if you just got on you drive a pretty car. It's called fabricated game. It's called fabricated game. You hear me? And I want to give y'all some more games so y'all can understand. Yeah, you got the OGs, the bosses, and all this here that you hear a lot about. Say, man, let me give y'all something. I want y'all to realize this. Man, we got our leaders. When we had real leaders, when you a leader and you had real leaders, learn from them, homie. They never talked about money. Malcolm never talked about money. Martin Luther King never talked about money. No, all our leaders never talked about money. The ones that were trying to change the game, they didn't talk about money. They talk about the change, homie. They was talking about how we can change the game. They weren't talking about, do I got more money than you? They weren't trying to grab your crotch and try to say, I got more money than you. They wasn't fascinated by that, homie. They was fascinated by the movement. They was more impressed with the movement on how we gonna be able to move and make a change. Because right now, this what it's about, man. It's about a change, homie. And I'ma say this again. I sit back and I watch Dedrick Tubbs work every day. He don't work off money. He don't drive around in the fancy cars. But he do more work than anybody I seen in West Dallas, Texas. He do more work than anybody I seen in West Dallas, Texas. And he don't walk around here thinking that he got on a necklace and he try to do that. No, man, he do more work than anybody in West Dallas, Texas. That's why I respect him to the core. That's why I respect him to the core, homie. Because at the end of the day, he came home on a mission. And every time I see him with them kids, he teaching. Because he changing the narrative. He changing the culture. He changing it. No matter what nobody say, I praise him, homie. I want to salute to him. See, nobody's saluting to those individuals that's doing something real. They want to praise those boys that got those necklaces on that done told on everybody. That's why I say, homie, the streets don't have no loyalty. So don't remember that. The streets don't have no loyalty. Loyalty is those individuals that want to make a change. So I say this here, man, and this is a morning vibe. This is a morning vibe, and I hope y'all get up this morning to see this. I want to praise the ones that's continue to do the real work in the community. Those that understand what